Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. If drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. frozen for a while, there's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? You'd better take my gun, then. Careful. It's worth more to the company than I am. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with... Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but... You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Gonna blind you. Someone hiding. Hiding. You scared? Yeah.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Break you. You hiding? Come out. Come out!
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex. I understand. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. I understand. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor. Thank you. Best of luck in your search.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all... Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. I'll be around if you change your mind.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one.
Hey.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this addressing the grease monkey, Argo. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Let's talk when you're free. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It just... You don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of laymen's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Yeah, huh? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine. Real machines have gunked up oil. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been... The Vickers about the only soul in the Vale who spent... It's just that when he looks at me... Incoming! Look at us! Be right there. Incoming! Got 'em all.
You hiding?
Here they come!
Come out and play!
We did it! Oh, clever. Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never... It's hard to miss what you never... She was in another division of the... Her contract said any kids she had expect... Could be. I'm going. Here we go! Look out! Not you! Can't do it. Got it. Inside voices.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
You're hurt! Get ready! Everyone all right? Nice. at us! Nice.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of saltine.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universe. I became so desperate, I even got myself... Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the... But that's neither here nor there. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your... Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm all... Oh, I'm fair... Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I shall see you on the ship, Captain.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson if you're gonna start wandering around my camp. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. Enough with the questions. No.
You don't know what enough with the... No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up... It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Can't imagine where she's gone. Appreciate it. Honest.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and whatever your trouble. I have been called that, among other things. Green...
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt?
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. Oh, so like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up, the home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold... Let's hear it. Make amends. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater. He would do such a thing. Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb?
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and...
Look what they did to this child. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Nicely done.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
If you're hungry, keep your wits about you, friend.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, something I can help you? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Zoe was always obsessed with this cereal. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry, and shame she up and vanished. You sound like some type of corporate fic. Hey, I got time. Fresh off. Something I can help you with? I'll help. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. She called it Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never... The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
What is it? I'll tell you. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but... Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling what... Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. What it...
Okay, keep him quiet.
Here we go!
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far. That's the last of them! I don't know anybody who ever came out this far. Okay, gone quiet.
Come out and play!
never came out this far.
Gonna find you!
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that. Oh. No encore?
Incoming! Get that!
poke around in here.
Unexpected.
Incoming!
But
That's the last of them! You took one down!
oh.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What, you mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but I've got all... Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me. Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Masked Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but... You pretty much did my job. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder fresh off the limb. Something I can... Fresh off the limb.
Anything else I can do for you? I am getting old, you know. These two lamp... My dear, we are all visitors in a momentary universe. Our lives flicker in and out like the... Me and mine are just... I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away...
Processing.
Incoming! Fire! control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. Three switches. That'll be easy enough. Great work! Two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk? if we send power to the Veil. Something you need?
No, 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 just leave me alone. Get away!
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Get ready.
Initiate.
Everyone all right? Let's go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil? Watch out! Locked. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Here we go! Got it! We're pretty good at this!
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta... Do you understand? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how, in Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacers. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those Sorry, I didn't mean to. The deserters are gonna...
No, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. No, just leave me alone. No, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. See, Higgins? Clearly I mistook you for one of the Phantom. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. Hard to say. By my Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Mechanicals lost their bolts. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Oh, before. Definitely before. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanic. Ironic deaths are the worst. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Forgot what you...
Nicely done.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
I put my whole life in that cannery.
You must be very proud. You picked a fine time to visit, Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your...
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted. Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Space's choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. And as for me, I will tender my...
Not a peep for me.
Something's not right.
Look out!
Is Reed hiding in there?
company property. What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Is Reed hiding in there?
My whole life in that cannery.
What are we supposed to do now?
I put my whole life in that cannery.
What are we supposed to do now?
Is Reed hiding in there?
What are we supposed to do now?
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain. Where are we headed?
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. What's occupied? I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. You caught me. Listen, the OSI frowns on fraternization with philosophists. I'd like to keep my associations with our scholar friend quiet. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular... I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates. Thank you.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will... Our engine room... What can I do for you? All systems? I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low altitude. We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural... Oh, that... What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basicness. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colony, you need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see. But very simply, the Holographic Shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a Excellent. I'll contact you once you... And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we talk? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you can't abort. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something?
Good luck, Captain.